Hello, guys. Welcome to the Corner Taking Quickly podcast. I'm Nikhil, and with me is Arun from the Gold Difference. And we are today here to discuss the next game week. So, uh, before that, how was your previous game week, Arun?
Oh man, I think the lesser we talk about that game week is better. I had sadly in my personal team, I had Bamford on the bench, and that hurt. He gave 15 points,
Yeah,
and that hurt me real bad. So I got in Cancelo for Dallas, so you can imagine the pain that I went through for the game week.
yeah,
Justin and Paul both conceded. Target came on for me luckily, so that pain reduced a little. But Son captaincy again killed like many of us because everyone had hoped that he'd do something at Brighton, but he
true.
Spurs didn't even score a goal. Then just Harry Kane, I think, and the shining light in my team was Avi Barnes. He scored a goal for me,
Yeah,
so I think
Barnes is
that
brilliant, man.
that really helped. Yeah, and for TJD's team, I think like we still did well. We got 53 points. Wilson, we had Bamford coming on for
Nice.
Saka. We were lucky that we had Dallas target, but captaincy went on Son. So there again we lost out, but still okay, still not bad. But we need to improve.
Nice. It was a good game week for me, although I got 80 points unexpectedly.
Oh wow,
Half of
that's
this,
really good.
I think 30 points I got from Salah's captaincy. So
Haha,
that
nice.
So that was a good, and I had
Your
Bamford,
love for Liverpool.
Grealish. So mostly everyone worked out except for Justin and I think Kufal. I had Dallin Saw as my last sub on my bench. I could have gotten 87, 85 or 87.
So that would have been really good, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got into the 800 case finally.
Oh, that's really that's great.
Yeah,
That's really good. I'm not
Srinath
seeing
had a
ranks
decent
right
game.
now. I mean, I'll see the ranks after game week 30, and now I'm just playing it, just going with the flow of the matches. Like there are matches
Yeah,
every day. The week changes in on Tuesdays, and the turnaround is very short. So you have to be on the move to make changes,
yeah,
keep up with the updates. Because before COVID and all, it was once a week. So Thursday we would analyze, Friday we would make the change, and then Saturday would be Premier League. So we were into that mode, and then everything just went haywire last year, and you know,
yeah,
I mean, you can understand, right? I mean,
yeah,
every
yeah.
just facing this problem. So just a moment of adjustment, I think.
Mostly, yeah. Mostly people are holding off the transfers, I think, or they forget to make transfers. A guy made a wildcard transfer and got 12 points, I think.
Mm.
That was the lowest one. So moving ahead with our topics, will who would be a captain's pick for this game week, like next game week?
Okay, so for my captain's pick, see, now Mo Salah is back on everybody's radar.
Yeah,
I just took Mo Salah before we went on air for Son,
yeah,
and I'm giving him the armband stick. I have to, man, I have to. I cannot lose out on points like this. So
yeah,
Salah is a good option. Brighton, I know they beat Spurs in the last game, but they play open and expansive football. Graham Potter's that kind of manager who just goes for wins and plays attacking football. So I reckon Salah will have a lot of space in behind. Second option would obviously be Bruno Fernandes playing a good Southampton team, but at Old Trafford, Bruno Fernandes has done really well of
yeah,
late, and I think he will give points. I mean, on a bad day, also Bruno Fernandes managed to conjure up an assist, so you know that he's going to give you minimum 6 to 8 points a game. Just
true.
blanked in the last game against Sheffield, which was very surprising because no one expected Man United to lose to Sheffield.
Yeah,
So him. Another good captain's option would be Javi Barnes. He's playing Fulham away from home. And
yeah,
I think Leicester will win that game. They'll take revenge on Fulham, who beat them at the King Power Stadium. But for me, the punt captaincy would be if you want to punt on a captain,
yeah,
if you want to climb up in, then I think I know he's not in form. I know Everton are not playing that great, but I think Calvert Lewin is a good punt. I mean, if you want to punt on somebody, it should be on Calvert Lewin because he's going to score at some point in the season. He's been lethal. It's just a bad run right now he's on. which
Yeah,
he's on a bad run not only because of his bad form, it's because there's not much recovery, and Everton have had a lot of blanks in the middle. So I mean, that complete schedule gets mucked up for him. So I think
yeah.
that's the reason why Albert Lewin has been inconsistent. But I still think he's going to get 15 to 20 goals this season in the league.
That's a good choice as a punt captain. I was also thinking about DCL, and also I think Michael Antonio for West Ham could be a good
Yeah, yeah,
choice. Also check. Those were the other two I was thinking about. Sochek could be a good option against
hmm,
Aston Villa, but Aston Villa's defense is also tight, so uh, it could be a nice, but it could also like work out the other way, negative way also. So, moving on to the next topic, who would you think who should be your must-haves in the team who are not necessarily captaincy material?
Okay, so the must-have in the team who are not captaincy material for this game week, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So I think you got to have between one of Stones and Cancelo or Diaz in your team. If you have two out of three, also it's totally fine. But Stones and Cancelo are must-have. I wouldn't say they're not captaincy material. Srinath captained Cancelo when he played West Brom and he gave him 34 points. So I
yeah,
really, respect to respect for that kind of move. You need that the guts for that, man. And I wouldn't ever do captain a defender, even if it was Trent or Robertson or Alonso who just scored the last game. I would never captain a defender.
yeah,
Um, Another must have who is not captaincy material. I think Justin. I mean, I know he's not kept a clean sheet in the last game, but Justin's been absolutely superb for Leicester. We thought when Pereira comes back, when Soyuncu comes back, when Castan comes back, or when, he will lose his spot, but he's either
true.
played right back or left back, and he can play wing back, and he's been absolutely brilliant. And I don't think he's going to be dropped this season. So Justin is someone who managers surely should have. Another
Yeah,
player that I would pick is Target. And I benched Target in the game. He gave 18 points at double game week. And it was so hurtful to see that 18 points sitting on your bench not coming on. And Target is someone I think you must have. And the last must have who is not captaincy material would be either Sufal or Cresswell. Cresswell takes corners, so you wouldn't mind paying that extra, for money for Cresswell because you have players like Suchek and Antonio who can hit the ball from
yeah,
set piece
true.
into the goal. Without even Craig Dawson's a brilliant FPL asset for West Brom and Watford. I think he scored goals for his managers. So I think
Yeah,
he went to West Ham and he's taken that. So I think Cresswell's a good option. Could go for Dawson as well, but I think managers should just wait on to see on Dawson. But Cresswell is proven. So I think Cresswell is someone who managers can go for this game.
yeah, good choices. And I was thinking about this mostly of the same ilk, same players. And who do you think are differential options, like proper differentials for this game
Okay,
week?
very different, right? So I know that he missed two chances in the last game, but managers could opt for taking Edinson Cavani because he missed two very good chances, and I think Ole is going to start Cavani in future games as well. I know he's not. He's 30 plus, and Man United rely on pace, and he's not one of the fastest players, but his movement off the ball is absolutely brilliant, and that's what someone like Bruno Fernandes and Rashford need. So
Yeah,
Cavani is someone who is a good option. Another good option would also, I would actually he's not a differential, but Robertson is a good option. He's not a differential, but he's selected by like 20% of overall FPL managers. But I would still, say you pick Robertson because he's absolutely brilliant for Liverpool.
yeah,
And I would go for another United player, Pogba. United have a good run of fixtures. They're in decent form. I know not the greatest form, but they've got Southampton, Everton, West Brom, and Newcastle next. So I think there are goals in them in these games for United. And dribbling up for United also is not bad. Like, I mean, if you take someone like a Maguire and Pogba and Fernandes, you'll be
yeah,
good to go. Or a Rashford and Fernandes, or a Rashford and, like, something like that. So that kind of combination would absolutely work for you because United are, no one expected them to have been top of the table before. So there's
Yeah,
something
true.
right going on there. That's what like that. So I mean, Pogba is also a good option. So these are like my differences for managers to consider.
Yeah, those are good choices. Mostly, yeah. Cavani, I was also thinking about Cavani mostly because he was getting into good positions. Although he was missing, but he's getting into good position. He's bound to score in the next game weeks or so, I think. So that's it for the podcast for this game week. Have a nice game week, Arun, and everyone who's watching the
Same
show.
to,
Thank you.
same to all of you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.